Still too young for that.
Never too young.
No, she is, because right now, mommy is doing all the spoiling, holding her too much, and grandma likes to get stuff done.
Sound like a conversational poem.
It is.
By the way, this is my son.
How you doing, man? T-Bone.
Okay, all right.
Nice to meet you.
T-Bone, I'm doing your piece.
Nice. Thank you. Waiting for the DJ.
I like this DJ.
All right. I need you to make love to me.
Oh, my favorite.
The house favorite.
Yeah.
I need you to make love to me all day. I need you to make love to me all day, today, and every day for the rest of our lives. I need you to hold my hand while we walk down the aisle of the supermarket. I need you to touch me for no specific reason as we sit side by side in church. Dear, I love you at the most inappropriate times. I need you to massage my feet while we sit in front of the television, you watching your game and me while I'm reading a book. I knew this would happen. Un momento. I need you to massage my feet while we sit in front of the television, you watching your game and me while I'm reading a book. I need you to dance with me to the music in our heads and the rhythm in our bodies in the middle of Main Street. I need you to rub my back while we stand in the ticket line at the theater. I need you to play with me, laugh with me, tickle me, be my forever playmate. I need you to make love to my mind, never forgetting just how much I love talking with you.
Exactly.
I need you to make love to my mind, never forgetting just how much I love talking with you. I need you to remember that you are my heart, my lover, my best friend, my covering. I need you to hold me close. I need you to hold me close simply because you know how much I love how it feels to be wrapped in your arms. I need you to tell me when I'm not quite myself, when I'm out of sorts, a little over the top. Okay, when I'm just acting crazy. I need you to kiss me soft and kiss me slow. I need you to remember that no one is perfect, but this is. I need you to hug me before you leave in the morning. I need you to hug me when you return. I need you to hold me while I sleep. But most of all, I need you to make love to me. I need you to make love to me all day. I need you to make love to me all day, today, and every day for the rest of our lives. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I hear music now. Got harassed my partner, Ryan. He seems a little new to this DJ thing.
What's this like?
Okay, let's go. Do you have another?
Do I have a what?
Do you have another piece?
Not now, but I can.
Not now? Okay, later? Okay. All right. Mike, do you have another piece? All right, let's welcome Mike back up to the mic. A continuance? Okay, we're continuing. Very short. I'll sit over here. Baby's waiting for you.
And that's when I got to the mountains where I found destiny.
All right. I love it. Short, sweet, and to the point. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's.
And you just Xfinity, and we needed you yesterday.
Okay. Let's start that one over too. I love that song. Okay, so we're gonna take what we call our technology break. During our technology break, those of you who are hooked up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, who else? Tumblr, Flickr, however you keep in touch with your peoples, this is your moment to get on all your social networking apps and let them know that you are here at WordPlay Cafe at T-Bone's Hotspot, 2667 Mall Drive. I know that address now. Just in time for a smooth. Anyway, we are at WordPlay Cafe. Let them know what a great time you're having. Tell them they need to be out at WordPlay Cafe in 2 weeks. We're going to be at a different location, which will be announced later. So I'll give them the address. But let them know what a good time you're having. Let them know that they need to come out to WordPlay Cafe also. Thank you. While we take our little break.
Call you Monday morning, Wanda.
Yeah, I'll go in the office and I'll be in there.
Okay.
We're taking a technology break, so.
All I did was share it. But I haven't used it.
I'm gonna do y'all like they do us on there. I'm gonna turn around on Facebook. It's like, honest, you put all these, I said, no, I don't put nothing on there. Everybody come turn around.
I like your, she Facebook warriors, the fucking bomb. Yes, it
Oh, yeah. Have the company shirts.
Let's start this room. I'm trying to get it. It's sticking your head in the way. Ready?
only knows you're gonna bump it.
Never be doing the same thing at the same time.
All right. Well, you're here tonight. 1,
I know.
2, 3.
Thank you.
More.
I will see you all soon.
Well, don't worry about it. Yeah.
And that second part was, the gas station, and I was stopping. Maybe it's alright, put your phone in, hey, fun morning, back to the road.
That's made a difference.
It was like some snowboarders, you know.
Yeah. So they just have to see.
No, they live around,
You said snowboard. Okay, so I'm thinking snowboard. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. But then me
I'm doing it now. They live there year round.
Yeah.
It was summertime.
Oh, where used to go?
Yeah.
One of those kids.
What do you want with him? Oh, yeah, I want to see him.
I know I've seen these videos of people with jackets. It's close, man.
This is kind of an example.
Yeah, I figured it's mine.
I love his voice. Kevin Sanders, that's what you were
Thank you.
Absolutely, thank y'all.
Good night. Okay. Officially, the technology race is over. Since my partner Ron is outside, I guess I have to continue without him.
He's back.
Oh, you're back? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Good, because technology break is over.
Techno break is ended. I think it's. Yeah, foundations.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like foundations.
You kind of like
I
foundation.
kind of like it. Just a touch. See if I can remember the words.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to miss this one, so it was a good idea. Turn
Yeah,
around.
he told me to come up about 3 minutes long, so
You got 3 minutes in your life.
yeah, I got it.
There. For some reason, it wasn't trying to play. I forgot how persistent I can be. Okay. Sorry about the delay. Technology does that from time to time. Yeah, I had to press on because it wasn't trying to play the song. It's only when I do the music and damn thing didn't want to play. This is a piece I put together a little while ago. One of my most recent ones called Foundations. Because I was raised in a house that was filled with love and some tension. No, not quite perfect, though nothing man-made ever really is, but it was just enough for the life that I live. me to lay down foundations. And I grew as a man to understand that my every definition of a relationship began with trust and ended in some higher level of faith. And that anything less than that was less than a waste of my time and of my efforts and of my emotions. And not to mention the darkness that can form in those corners where seeds of life would need to fight in order to survive and bleed all night. But if life has to rise, we just do whatever needs to be done until the sun greets us again. And then we pick those bricks from the sticks and stones, letting our successes be the revenge on those who fail to break our bones. Let them be the ones who made us stronger than death till it takes life itself to take away our very last breath. And we had agreed to work this land together, knowing that I would need her sensitivity and that she would need my strength. I gave her mine and she shared hers with me, captured within our hearts and exchanged ever so effortlessly. But no one ever taught us how to work our way through the weeds. And through a lifetime of scattered opportunities, we both planted erratic seeds. And sometimes, what grows from the past in the darkest parts of your heart starts to erode in the present what your future truly needs. Because your parents can only show you how to love. But they argue amongst themselves behind their own closed doors, and that's what creates the void that eats you alive. And in 5, 4, 3, you two become separate ones. And just as what's lived can't be forgotten, sometimes what's said can't be undone. And those weeds continue to grow. It's the only things proven to do so in a vacuum. And it's the light and the love that's the first things consumed. Have you screaming across a sea of silence while you're side by side in the same bed, in the same room. But I was raised in a house that was filled with love and some tension. No, not quite perfect, though nothing man-made ever really is. But it was just enough for the life that I lived for me to lay down foundations. So maybe if I had seen more of the less than heavenly side of love that sometimes makes a grown man run, I would have learned that not everyone that you give your heart to knows what the hell to do with it. Maybe I would have learned that love is a balance worth having in your life, and that the lack of it isn't a valid reason to die inside because it's stronger than any truth and it's deeper than any lie. Maybe I would have learned that being the last man standing sometimes means you're the first one to witness everyone else's love die. But I was raised in a home that was filled with love and some tension. Not quite perfect, though nothing man-made ever really is. But it was just enough for the life that I lived for me to lay down foundations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. TJ, what?
Nice.
Wendy, thanks for staying. I appreciate you joining us. I appreciate you showing.
I feel like I missed out on a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, you did. Glad you made it.
It's gonna get better.
I mentioned earlier that we were going to run through till about 9:30. It's close to that time. Pascal, you said you wanted to share one with us. We'd love to hear it. All right. Help me welcome back, Pascal.
Yeah.
So I wrote this a while ago in 2010. One of my, I guess, first loves, what my mother would call one of my infatuations, knowing that it would go nowhere.
She knows, learn.
But here it goes. It's called For You Are Right. I once wrote because I was in love with the idea of love and what love songs proclaimed it to be. I wrote because you inspired me. Yes, you inspired me. At our meeting, you became a sweet melody, a tune that literally brought me to my knees, one that I thought would never end. I wrote because you became my lazy Saturday morning, sun shining through your bedroom window, illuminating your soft brown skin. and the serene look on your face as you peacefully slept arousing me. Not wanting to wake you, I'd settle for a kiss and laid in your arms awake, savoring the moment, afraid that there weren't that many left. I wrote because I loved you, not knowing at the time we were unequally yoked. I write because I'm still in love with you, despite there no longer being Saturday mornings, waking up in the comfort of your arms. I write because I've finally come to grips with the fact that you loved her all along. I write because words that once fell from your lips onto my ears were never meant for me, but intended for her ears. I write because I'm trying to make sense of it all. I write because I'm trying to get over you and overwhelming feelings I buried deep within. I write because I fell in love with you and am still in love with you, though you remain oblivious. I write because I'm still holding on to hope of what we could have had. I write because I love you. Thank you.
You and Desiree need to hook up and write one together.
Wow, that was solid. That was solid. Thank you.
That was nice.
I'm gonna try to say it. It's sad to say that sometimes that's the only way you learn. You know, it's like until you halfway drown, you learn how to swim. But that's the way life is. Desiree,
Yes.
you will be next up on the mic, and we're gonna call it a night. But before that, upcoming announcements, we are counting down until the BBNY Be Back Next Year show. I think we got 2 more shows. It's going to be December 20th. This is going to be the one to beat to. It's called Penmanship. Penmanship. We're going to have the fellas on the mic this time. Last year's show was the Women of Spoken Word, and I got to admit, they turned it out. They did a solid job. Being the gentlemen that we are, ladies first. Now it's the man's turn. So, there. Join me.
So I'm closing out, or am I doing the encore? What am I doing right now?
Encore.
Encore.
We have an encore request.
Okay, doke. Now I have to find it again, I'm sorry. I moved on.
This is
Okay.
an encore request.
Yes, this is interim again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, interim. Meantime, a temporary or provisional arrangement. You've been the interim wife, the interim girlfriend, the interim lover. Interim. He's not with anyone else, but he's not quite with you either. Not the one to stay with, but the one to play with. And you're left wondering, why can't you be both? Interim. Piece of a man is better than no man. You've never prescribed to that particular ideology. When you look back at your life, you see that's what you've been living. Interim. Living life backward. Conscious of the pattern, not knowing how to break it, but knowing you have to. Interim. It's not so much the submitting, it's submitting to the right man. But how do you know when every man believes he's the right man? Stop hearing it when he tells you you're sexy. In your 20s, it means something. But at 40 and 50 something, you already know you're sexy. He's got to come better than that. Does he support your dreams? Is he taking the time to get to know you? Does he look you in your eyes and tell, I'm sorry. He needs help. Does he support your dreams? Is he taking the time to get to know you? Does he look you in your eyes and tell you how beautiful you are to him? And you can tell when he means it. Does he love and accept you exactly the way you are? Does he give you what you need? Know what your needs are and no longer be interim. Thank you. we close out WordPlay Cafe, just as Michael begins with the last word, I end with, they say spoken word is a dying art. Her arteries are hardened, congestive heart failure, so she can no longer make it to the venue. She has COPD and emphysema, so even if she made it here, she couldn't spit. And I was told she just collapsed. Someone was performing CPR and the crowd was crying, please don't let her die, who will tell her story? You can't let her die, who will be her voice? And I'm the paramedic. As I rushed towards spoken word, I grabbed my defibrillator. See, I was told she was unconscious and not breathing, quite dead by all accounts. And my job is to save the living and to bring the dead back to life. As I knelt by her side, I realized spoken word was not dead. Her heart was an AFib, quivering within her chest, unable to regain her natural rhythm. So I bared her chest, prepared the paddles, and shocked her heart back into rhythm. And a few seconds later, she gasped. So I stepped to the mic, bearing my soul, telling my story, one word at a time. Because as we saw here at T-Bone's Hotspot, spoken word is not dead. As long as I, you, we can rhyme. Thank you so much for coming out to WordPlay Cafe. Now it's my turn. If my partner Ron would please join me up here. Yes.
It's a good show.
Y'all always doing this to me. It's my turn. Okay, let me see. We're gonna be somewhere else in 2 weeks. T-Bone, why don't you tell us where we're gonna be?
We are going to be at Coconuts, which was formerly Jake's Tavern, Clark Road and Lockwood Ridge, 3218 Clark Road. Bigger, better, just bigger and better. That's all I can say.
We're gonna be at Coconuts, formerly Jake's Tavern at
3218.
3218 Clark Road at Clark and Lockwood Ridge.
Exactly.
Alrighty, bigger and better venue. Bigger and better WordPlay Cafe. Yeah, people who know where it is are laughing at you right now. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, but it's most expressive.
Word by word.
Thank you and good night.
Thank you.
What, next week? Week after?
Yeah, we have.
Thanks for coming out.
Good night.
Thank you. Those are beautiful. I love them.
Thank you.